everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am Chuck, and my beautiful wife, Lisa, is sitting directly across from me.
It's Lisa. Lisa is Lisa.
Lisa is Lisa.
Lisa, are you
Chuck
Lisa?
is Chuck.
I am.
Wow, who knew?
Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hey, Chuck.
And yes, sir.
Get on my lawn!
That was early.
In case he forgets.
He's old and shit.
Yeah.
And that is our awesome producer and buddy Dersh on the other side there. We're gonna have some fun. We're never gonna make you stress too much, except for the first story. But I'll get to that later. That made a lot of people quite stressed today. What's going on, guys? Anything you want to talk about before we get rolling?
No.
Racing's back. Racing came back
back.
this weekend. Racing's
Yay.
back. Racing's
I'm
back.
waiting for somebody to say that. Goodness gracious. Yeah, NASCAR's back. We'll talk about that later, but they had a race inside a football field, basically.
Yeah.
And it's the same size as a place that we have been to here in North Carolina that's a legend called Bowman Gray.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later. Dersh, anything happening in your world we want to know about?
No.
No.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. Nothing really new with me except dogs and cats and hanging
Sleeping
in my
together?
recliner and typing a lot.
Chickens.
Posting a lot.
Chickens.
The chickens are mostly your domain. I come and say hello to them sometimes.
Yeah. The cat sent
That's
me an
about
email
it.
last week. Remember?
The cat sent you an email.
Dogs
She
and
actually
cats.
did.
Dogs and cats sleeping together. It's chaos.
That
out
happens on our bed sometimes. Sometimes Gracie's just like, I'm too comfortable. I am not leaving because
Just
you
don't get.
dogs are
She's
here.
like, just don't get close to me.
If you get close to me, I'm going to turn you into ribbons. Basically. Cats have a way, they let the dogs know early. Do not screw with me because I got big sharp claws
Yeah,
and I'm not afraid to use them.
it's one of my favorite stories about Renegade when he was a puppy.
Yeah.
I was, walking him at night, and our neighborhood cat was sitting right in the middle of the road. It's the first cat he's ever seen. And so he was like, okay, pulling me, like, I want to go see what this thing is. So the cat's sitting there, let Renegade go up close and sniff. He did a 360 all the way around. One time the cat just sat there. Then when he started to do his second 360, the cat was like, "Pep, pep, 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 pep." I hit him 8 times before Renegade knew what hit him. And he's like,
The dog didn't do that again, did he?
nope, he never did that. But
Cats don't even need those claws all the time. They're so fast. They're like lightweight boxing champions.
oh my gosh, it was so funny. I mean, he got hit 8 times before he even knew he got hit. It was just so fast. The cat was like, "All right, dude, I gave you one shot.
That's right.
Second
I warned you.
second one's costing you."
Exactly.
That's how cats are too. They're like, "You be cool, I'll be cool. You get sniffing too close, I'm gonna beat your ass."
Or actually, you could be cool and I might not be cool and I might come up and whack you in the head anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Depends on the
Cats
day.
reach out-
Yeah.
The cats are known to reach out and whack us anytime we're walking by just because they want
Yes,
to.
they want to.
Uh,
I'm here.
One of those videos I sent you guys where the kitten was behind the couch with the big dog, and he kept sticking his head up and it'd poke him the big dog in the ear, and the dog would like, and the cat would pop up again and poke him in the ear. So cute.
I love that stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, they are. All right. Well, what in the world happened today in history?
Oh, by the way, we're not going to make any mom jokes tonight because your mom's sick.
Yeah, mom's got COVID and she's already in the hospital before
Oh
that. So
no.
prayers are appreciated. We will not be joking.
Yes, that's not good.
Just think it in our head.
Lisa.
That's me.
Yep. All right, 1613. Mikhail Romanov becomes Tsar of Russia. Klop, or whatever they do over there. 1795. The 11th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution is passed.
What does that one say?
Which one's that, Dersh? You'll know faster than me. I have to look at them.
The 11th one, honestly, I don't know. I should know that one.
Yeah. Anyway.
After the first 10, I know the ones that I think are important.
Right.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 11. I don't know.
So how many were there before they started amending?
Well,
no amendments.
None.
Yeah, there were none.
But when did they amend?
Almost immediately.
Yeah, it was shortly after, and the only way they got the votes of 4 of the small states was to have the guaranteed of civil rights in the Constitution. And
Right.
most people don't know that there was actually 12 original amendments, and number 1 and number 2 didn't pass. They eventually
That's why you vote on
passed.
stuff.
All right.
Yeah, they eventually passed. It took 200 years for one of them.
Okay.
Cool.
Which one?
The amendment
I'll
to
bite.
the amendment to prevent the Congress from giving themselves raises without a vote.
And they kept voting against it.
Well,
Now they keep voting for them every time.
It doesn't. It's the states have to vote on those,
Right.
yeah. So that was originally amendment number 1.
That's funny.
Far out. In 1900, the British Labour Party was formed. Cool. In 1940, Pinocchio was first released.
Nice.
And everybody was shortly thereafter talking about, your nose is going to grow.
Your mom was actually 1 year old there, and there's something like that, right?
3.
3 years old?
Okay.
She's older than my mom.
Dad was, I'm sorry, Dad was 37, Mom was 39.
Right. She was 1 year old.
Yeah, she was
That's what
1
I
year
said.
old. Right.
Liar!
No misunderstander. That is all. In 1964, the Beatles first come to America.
Now, I was 1 year old.
You were 1 year old. I was 3 going on 4. Let's see. 1990, the collapse of the Soviet Union. So they had a czar and a collapse all in the same day.
Huh.
And in 1992, the European Union was formed. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You else was born?
What?
You're a kid. 92? Didn't you say 92?
Oh, yeah.
You're a kid.
Oh, that year, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good year. Let's see. And famous birthdays on this date. 1812, Charles Dickens. I think we all know who he is. In 1867, Laura Ingalls Wilder was born.
There is so much about her that's like backstory.
Like what?
Like her daughter was like some crazy libertarian and like really wrote the books and then put her mom's name on them and stuff.
Oh, really?
They don't teach them in school anymore because they're like racist to Indians and all this other stuff. It's just, there's like a whole book about the books. It's called Prairie Fires.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go back and read them now, they're almost like sort of embarrassing. Like the way they talked about how like Indians were nasty, dirty, mean people and things
Right.
like that. Anyway,
Meanwhile,
see, I knew something.
yay! Lisa spoke. First, mark that time. 1885, Sinclair Lewis was born. Know
Yeah.
anything about him?
The Jungle?
Yeah.
Is that what he wrote? Did he write
Yeah.
that? I know it's about meat packing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Never read it though. I don't know why.
1906, Pu Yi, the last emperor of China, was born. Should have been PU.
Pooey. I know that's not supposed to. You're not supposed to laugh at people's names. It's a funny name.
Kind of like mixed up PU. 1960, James Spader was born. That was a good year.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's old.
No kidding. 1962, Garth Brooks was born. He's a year older than you.
Yep.
1966, Kid Rock was born.
No comment.
And in 1978, Ashton Kutcher was born.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He's 45 now, I guess. Yeah.
He's still baby.
Anywho, so that was that. Any comments about any of them besides what Lisa's already commented? Judy? Nope.
Nope.
You guys are quiet. Darcy, what are you doing? Snoozing?
I'm reading about the 11th Amendment.
See,
Oh,
you
okay.
asked him.
So what is it about?
Basically, the 11th Amendment was adopted to overrule a Supreme Court decision, Chisholm versus Georgia. The court said in that decision the states don't have the sovereign immunity from suits made by citizens of other states in federal court. Where'd everybody go? Well, stand by. We lost Chuck and Lisa. Don't know where Chuck and Lisa went. What happened? Can you not get back in?
So what happened?
I don't know. You guys just disappeared.
Take us out. What is that?
You're on now.
Okay, cool.
So
Hello,
anyway,
everybody. We
I
don't
don't
have any idea what happened there.
Yeah, you just disappeared. Anyway, I don't know how much you heard, but basically, the 11th Amendment overruled a Supreme Court decision which said that one person can't sue a state that they're not part of. So, like, you and Lisa couldn't sue Florida if Florida did, harm to your business or whatever.
Man, I was gonna do that.
Well, you can now because of the 11th
Because
Amendment.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you for checking into that.
Oh man, Junior Motorsports is hiring for a marketing account executive.
Yeah, well, that would be me. I want to talk about the very saddest story I've heard this week. It
Yeah.
almost brought tears to my eyes when I heard this today. A truckload of Jack Daniels bottles and jugs smashed onto I-40 in Greensboro after the tractor trailer overturned.
And that was last night or Sunday night?
That was last report Monday night.
See, and if I would have gone to work this morning, I don't normally go on Tuesdays.
You would have brought a straw.
I might have had a souvenir. I might have had a souvenir. That's where
Yeah.
I work.
Hey, look, this bottle survived.
Yeah.
What bottle?
Eh.
Lisa, what bottle? I don't see no bottle.
I can drink Jack. I can't drink.
Ma'am, your stomach just got
I
bigger.
can't drink
No, it didn't.
Jim Beam though. Can't drink Jim Beam.
I can drink Jack.
You know why?
What?
Smells like puke.
There's a reason I don't drink Jack anymore.
Yeah.
I like Jack.
Smells like puke.
No.
No, I'm saying because you got sick.
No, Jack.
Yeah.
I never had that problem with
See, I
Jack.
got
Jack and I were
sick.
pretty good friends.
Yeah.
Once upon a time back when
Yeah.
I was a drinker, yeah.
Jack and Chuck. The Jack and Chuck show.
I don't drink whiskey. The only time I ever had was went to, I think it was the James Williams in
Yeah.
Kentucky, and they had a sample, and like they gave you a pretty good, little tiny taste of their 25 and 50 year
Right.
whiskey, but then they had a 150-year whiskey, and the lady came by with a thimble, literally, not a thimble, but what do you
Yeah.
what are those things where they use?
like a tiny little shot glass.
Well, to distribute it, it was she used those things like you put medicine.
Oh,
Yeah,
like a test tube.
Yeah, but the thing that draws it out, it
Oh, the
has
syringe.
a rubber
Oh,
top,
the dropper. The dropper.
The dropper, yeah.
They gave you like a drop of it.
It was like a little dropper full of it, and
That's funny.
it was. But man, I drank that stuff, and I was like, I had to run outside and get something to cool my stomach off because
Yeah.
just
gosh.
one drop of that 150 was like burning my stomach up.
That's
Oh,
funny.
so you know what we learned at the VA yesterday, Dirk?
What's that? Oh, what?
For everybody? We learned that one of the nurses that works there likes to drink peanut butter whiskey.
That's true.
Peanut butter whiskey?
She said it's awesome. She said it's almost like a dessert.
I will take her word
That's
for
what she
it.
said.
Yeah, I know. If I could get maybe a test bottle, like an airplane bottle, I might try it, but I wouldn't buy a whole bottle of it.
Yeah, that's a hard
So I wonder
pass.
how many people were out there trying to find bottles of Jack Daniels that didn't work.
I bet the police said that roped off very quickly.
I know it was.
Yeah.
It was across the whole highway.
Then a
Like-
couple of them found the back of their truck cars too.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, that's the saddest story I've heard. Isn't that depressing?
It's tragic. It's simply
By
tragic.
the way, the peanut butter whiskey
Yes.
is called Screwball. Yeah.
Kind of
That's you got to be a screwball to
She
drink
was a
that
little.
stuff.
She was kind of a wing nut.
He was kind of a wing nut. Yeah, nice, but a wing nut.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's talk about stuff.
Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me.
Oh, apparently, also, it doesn't really taste like
Peanut butter.
whiskey or bourbon. It tastes kind of like a peanut butter cup with a little bit of whiskey.
Oh, really?
That sounds good.
But you'd like that.
I'm gonna buy a little one now.
Right, right.
What if you mixed it with Fireball? It would be a screw Fireball, fire screwball. I don't know what fire screwball.
It's a screwed up something.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
screwed up
Screwed up
fireball.
fire. It's a that. I
Hey,
don't know.
cool story. This kid in North Carolina, his family has 21 chickens, and they average producing
Show
around
offs.
19 eggs per day.
Show offs.
And his father recently posted on social media that they're having a surplus of eggs. This lady, Courtney Johnson, has been struggling lately because of the skyrocketing price of eggs. So she contacted him, and she started buying eggs from him. All of them.
Yeah.
Every surplus egg they had.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, what you resell them for profit?
No, she uses
No,
them in a restaurant.
she's a bakery.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Yeah. A friend of ours, a former student of ours, has chickens, and she's getting about 3 dozen a day now from her chickens.
Man. We
Right.
get four a day right now from 6 chickens because 2 of them are slack asses.
So
Two-
he said,
2 of them are going to become Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then they'll start working.
Right?
right. So the owner said he is saving me some money and helping, and I love helping him. Thank you so much, Rylan.
Oh.
And he replied, "Thank you for making me money."
That's honest.
Yeah, yeah. That's a mutual
But what do
thing
the
that
chickens
worked
get out of it? Food.
Feed,
Food.
to live,
Food.
to not be in the center
To
of
live
the
another
table.
day.
Exactly.
To live another day.
Get to be
Like
alive.
Wesley, most likely kill you in the morning. Sleep well.
and produce eggs. Most likely
Right.
kill you and eat you tomorrow night. It was like Chuck froze again. I don't know if you can hear me. Chuck is frozen. Yeah, we're frozen, Chuck. Chuck? Chuck? Chuck is frozen. We're having issues with Chuck's network feed tonight for some reason. Don't know why. Stand by. Hold on, Chuck. Hang on. You froze again.
I know. Let us back in or whatever.